So let's go ahead and talk about Solana. I've been talking about Solana on my Twitter for quite some time now, kind of pointing out that as far as where all of the liquidity is going, it's being dumped into Solana and at a breakneck pace, right? There's a couple others that are starting to catch up, and we'll talk about those. But Ethereum has been the king of the DeFi space for a very long time. DeFi meaning decentralized finance, including things like NFTs, non-fungible tokens, as well as actual tokens, you know, meme coins, all that sort of stuff. It all used to be on Ethereum, right? It was on Ethereum. You used MetaMask. Everybody kind of figured it out. And you had then the layer 2s come out for them. A lot of good layer 2s which are coming out that are helping. I've been seeing good stuff from Optimism, Arbitrum, a bunch of different ones, right? I think Optimism and Arbitrum are probably... Optimism is the one I've been using a lot lately. Anyways, that's a side note. A side note doesn't really matter because where is the money going? Well, the last 30 days have shown that Ethereum has fallen to Solana in the 30-day revenue. And now what we see is $119 million in revenue on Solana versus the $107 million in revenue on Ethereum. This is massive. If you, like, as much as I'm a proof of work guy, right? As much as I'm a proof of work guy, there is no doubt in my mind that Solana, from a price perspective, is going to be competing with Ethereum by the end of this cycle on price as well. Now, does that mean I think it's going to go up to 3,000 or whatever? No, I think Ethereum's also coming down, as we've been seeing here quite recently. And I don't think the presidential family is going to completely fix that issue because the Ethereum Foundation has a selling problem. And they're dumping their money into non-crypto related funds that are woke and garbage. And if you're wasting your money on Starbucks drinks for a trans day at whatever it may be, I don't know. But if you're wasting it on that and not doing what Solana is doing, which is taking all of their funds and dumping it into developer projects for the Solana blockchain, well, then it's obvious who's going to be the better blockchain and who's going to get more attention. The developments surrounding things like Phantom have completely destroyed like things like MetaMask. I mean, obviously Phantom now has Ethereum on it. It has, you know, Sui as well. Sui, however you want to pronounce it. All this stuff is just going parabolic as far as like the amount of trading going on Solana. And it would be amiss if I just ignored it and said, well, it's not proof of work, let's not pay attention to it. Because there's things that Solana is doing from a development perspective that is outpacing every single other cryptocurrency project in the space. And that is something that, you know, a lot of the proof of work guys, you know, I mean, go look at the Nautilus wallet for Ergo and compare that to Phantom. Okay? It's nowhere close. Go take the Alephium wallet. Which one's that called? I don't know. Go compare it. It's not even close. Go compare the, I don't know, the Ironfish wallet, which the Oreo wallet from Ironfish. That one barely even works. You have to send transactions in like amounts of 10. It's a disaster. The fact of the matter is that what Solana is doing from a development perspective, the rest of these proof of work blockchains, if they want to be taken seriously, need to start doing. That's just the end of it. You got to take the funds too from your foundations and put them back into your project. Like, we're not giving you funds or letting you take these foundations so that you can pay for crap that has nothing to do with your project. And Ethereum deserves every single piece of negative press that it's gotten, hands down, 100%. And Vitalik is running Ethereum into the ground. It's a disaster, dude. Like, it is crazy that we're even at this point that Solana surpassed it. And you want to talk about like some real craziness? Talk about like SWI or Hyperliquid, right? So these are coming up fast. I believe Hyperliquid even is coming up on surpassing ETH soon, right? The competition's coming back up really quickly, I think, for cryptocurrency. And so it's really going to be interesting to see what falls by the wayside. There's a lot more options than there were before. So, anyways. Somebody asked in chat, is there a Radiant wallet that works? Yeah, the Photonic wallet. I'm not going to open it up for you right now, but I will type it into chat for you. 1 second. I will type it into chat for you. 1 second. Ooh. Photonic. It works pretty well. I do like it. Radiant's done a really good job with their peer-to-peer token swapping mechanism that needs no third party. That's really awesome. Thanks for following, by the way, Jerem. They also are doing a really cool thing with mintable tokens by GPUs, which helps decentralize and actually give intrinsic value to the tokens you're minting, which is awesome. Plus, you got to use a little bit of Radiant to do it, so you have intrinsic value not only from the power from minting it with a GPU, but also from the Radiant that has its value derived from mining. Just, it's a bummer where they ended up with ASICs allowing, you know, the entity to mine on them, which I guess we found out later was those Dragon Ball people. I'm not so sure, you know, from the perspective of public perception that they're going to be able to fight out of this hole. But if they keep doing the work that they're doing in the DeFi space, I could say from a proof of work perspective, it's outpacing. From a proof of work development aspect, Radiant DeFi options are outpacing everybody else as far as the layer 1 technology going on behind the scenes for it. But they have a lot of other issues too. So there is that. But I think we got, you know, I think we all got lazy. I talked about this before. We all got lazy. Everyone got lazy. It is what it is. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. If you would like to see more from this particular episode, take a look up here. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me directly, you can go to sonofatech.locals.com and become a member. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.